It's cooking with Lemmy. Hi Lemmy. Today Lemmy and I are going to cook, well actually leftovers a bit. I made the vegan mushroom pie a couple of weeks ago before I did the omelette. And I had leftover pastry. And remember I did shortcrust for the bottom and puff for the top. I bought too much shortcrust and these are the offcuts, so to speak. So this is a mixture actually of shortcrust, probably about 2/3 shortcrust, 1/3 puff, all mixed together. So I'm going to try and make an equivalent of a Cornish pasty, but not like a normal Cornish pasty has, which is meat, swede, potato, onion, etc, etc. It's going to have a potato in, an onion, I've got no swede, and rather than the normal lamb or beef I'm just going to have black pudding. And garlic is going to go in, and also I'm going to mix it with some brie to make it almost like a cheese and onion pie with black pudding and potato, but in a pasty shape. I'm going to cut out rounds and fold it over into a pasty shape. I'm not sure I can do the actual edging like they do. I might just do my fork trick. And we'll see how it is. It's all experimental, and of course I'll be doing a cocktail as well, as I always do before going off. I've got to do a cocktail, haven't you, Lemmy? I've got a slight variation on the Pina Colada today. It's got all these normal ingredients, but rather than pineapple juice, it's going to have apple and mango juice. So it'll be a bit more pink, presumably. Maybe more pink, yeah, slightly more pink. Well, more yellowy pink than white. We got the blender out anyway. We found the old blender, but it's broken, so I've got to stick a knife in to make it work. Oh yes, it's going to be good fun today. Right, I'm going to get a pan out. I'm going to pre-boil, cut these into small 1 centimetre cubes, pre-boil them, then dry them off, and I'll fry them before I put them in the pasty. Back later. Okay, so it's time for everyone's favourite part of the cooking, isn't it, Lemmy? The cocktail making. And we're doing our apple and mango pina colada. Because it's sunny outside. Get out of the way, Lemmy, you're blocking the view. Sunny outside, so we're pretending we're in Barbados, as they say when over there. Okay, obviously we're going to do rum, the coconut, ice cream. I'm not going to do crushed ice this time, and rather than the pineapple, we're going to have apple and mango to make it a bit different. Now, I've had everything in the freezer and fridge just to cool off. That's been in the freezer. That's been in the freezer just to cool off from the shop. That's been in the fridge, so everything's cold. You want everything cold, including that can stay in the freezer and it won't freeze unless you only have a little bit. It'll go syrupy. So let's get cracking. Now you want to shake your coconut milk before you open it because it separates, obviously, as I found out for when I made my curry for the vegan pie. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's still bloody needs a bit of a spoony mixy mix. That's better. Go in the blender anyway, just don't need to spurt everywhere. Mix it in. Ooh. Looking good and messy. Right, let me pour this in the blender. Who's called Brenda? I've not even been drinking yet. That one. I'm cracking some funnies. Right. So this is ice cold, this coconut. We want everything as cold as possible. Ooh, yes. We're going to have a Messerschmitt fly over. It didn't look like a Spitfire, but it's from Bigger Mill, so I think they've got a Messerschmitt for either visiting from Germany or they have it there themselves. Take it for a bit of run. So there's iron crosses on the wings. I dived into the hedges and then realised it was one of theirs. It wasn't the Bosch. Okay, right, that's tipped into there, as you can see. Oh, and now let's get into the main ingredient, which is the rum. So we have 1 glass, we're going to make quite a lot. So we want a big tipple. I would say that's going to be about right. Yeah. So half a proper glass of rum. Pop that in. And we want a full glass of mango juice. From concentrate. Concentrate, concentrate. Don't spill it. Healthy. How healthy is that? Bloody healthy. Let me just taste that this hasn't gone off. Oh no, it's still as fresh as the day it was born on that Barbadian sugar plantation, hopefully. Now it's from Tesco, so it might just be from Stafford or somewhere. They might probably brew it in a big vat. Oh, let's just get a bit more height in it. Oh. And then for the big deal, the one that makes it very creamy, my cheap ice cream. Should have opened all these beforehand. Now how many scoops? Let's do 2. Let's not get too fattening. He says with... Get in there. Go on, have a swim. Let's do 1.5, let's do 2 scoops, yeah. 2 scoops Watson. It's good, well, it's obviously not the Titanic, it's more like the iceberg. I think I've got 9/10 of it underwater now. Underwater? Under my cocktail mix. Back in the freezer for the next one. So the lid goes on, and unfortunately this is my old blender that's slightly broken, so it won't work unless you stick a knife in it at the back like this. Oh. There we go. There we have it. I'm going to call this the Louie Louie after the cover version by... Actually I should put it on, shouldn't I? I'll call this Louie Louie as per the cover version by Motorhead, of course. Let me put it on. Play it loud and proud. Right, taste test. In a special roly glass. Oh. Away. Oh. Well, it's not enough rum in it. It's quite nice. Actually, it's all right for rum. Some days of the sea. Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm going to sit outside now. As you can see, I've boiled my potatoes for the thing, and they're drying off because you don't want them wet when you fry them up. I've got my, let's go over there. Garlic and onion, not cheese is still in, and the black pudding is still in the fridge. I'll do them a bit later when my potatoes have, the dog's woken up now. He doesn't like motard that much. He's a heathen. Right, toodles. Right, I'm back cooking. There's the potato. I've got me other stuff out of the fridge. I've got my cheese, I've got my black pudding, I've got my onion, I've got my garlic. I'll be frying that whilst I do my, God bless me, pastry. And that's my mum's old rolling pin. This is, she used to hit me with that when I was a nipper. Yeah, when I was, well, up to about 27 actually. Yeah, I remember on her honeymoon night, she's there bashing me. Don't do that to the poor girl, she was saying. Oh, okay, that's a joke too far. Yeah, so there's my pastry. I've got my phones there, blah, blah, blah. Let's start frying. I'm a bit wankered due to all the cocktails. Woo! Lemmy will be impressed. Oh, get in there. Oh, bless. Let's get cooking. Okay, things are looking pretty ship-shape. Well done, Lemmy. You're my sous chef. Right, yeah, so I've done the mixture for the pasties, as we call them. I've got black pudding, brie cheese, onion, potato, and garlic in there. The good thing about this is, for a pastry thing, is that it's not got much moisture in it, so it won't get a soggy bottom. You know what I think about soggy bottoms, so that's going to be good. It's probably perhaps a bit too much for what I need for my pastry that I've still got to unroll. Yeah, oh God, I'm not looking forward to that. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now we've got some leftovers. I can put on chips and have it as fully loaded. Really unhealthy. Ooh, it smells really good actually. I should have a nibble, but no. The potatoes didn't go as brown as I thought they would, but they are dried down in the pasty. And there is the infamous, ooh, get my War of the Worlds tripod sorted out. Zoom! No, rather than putting a zoom on this camera, it's so cheap, I'll just go like that. Zoom. Yeah, I've got to try and roll that out. I've got my flour, I've got my cutter. If you never hear from me again, you know it's gone badly wrong. We'll just be eating that with rice. Toodles! Okay, rolling the pastry. I was going to try and hide this in case it was getting horribly wrong. But let's just have shits and giggles, there it goes. Got my pastry pin, roller. I've got my cutter. Actually, I need a knife to go around that. Ooh, little knife will do, that will do me. I've got my pastry. Now this pastry, as I said before, and it's been sitting there, getting warmed up. Now pastry should be cold, but if you start rolling it, it'll get cracked. Now this, oh, actually it's quite sweaty. Sweaty Betty. That's not a good start. Flour matrix? Right, okay. Oh, that is looking nice. Now that is 2/3 shortcrust and 1/3 puff. So, oh yeah, okay. I'm not going to gymnast at the Olympics. Yeah, oh, better already. It's been a hot day today, it's got a bit sweaty. And also it powders my surface. Ooh. Actually, that's quite good actually. I don't need much more flour than that. Perhaps some on the rolling pin. Yeah. Actually, I'll just try and get some of the crinkles out. Is that a technical term for cookers? I don't know. I'm such an amateur. Right. Oh, here we go then. I've got to get 2 of those out of that. I'm pretty sure I can. But we're nice and thin, but not too thin. Right, let's dust me rolling pin. Oh, hold on a second. Oh. Right, we're off. Here we go. Well, it's in a round thing. You've got to do it square though. You've got to do rectangular. Well, that's the rectangle size, so there we go. Oh, that's better. You can see, look, if you look at it closely, you can see it's like a Devonian orogeny. You've got bits of puff in the shortcrust. Oh, look at that. That's inclinal fold. Steve, you'll like that one. Right, here we go. Too much prevaricating trying to put off the dirty deed done dirt cheap. It's just nice gentle rolling. I tell you what, that is actually quite good. Oh, I've got quite thick there. How's my thickness doing? It's not sticking to my expertly cleaned. Oh, I've got. Actually, let's rub that back in because that is a bit. Gentle, gentle. Like when you've got your Virginia bride on the honeymoon night who's transgender and you don't know which hole to put it in. Oh, right, here we go. Ooh, tease the nipples. I like that actually. I think that's quite good. It's too thick. The end always goes thick. Here we go. Let's go sideways. We just need this pan to do it twice. Yeah, I've got a thick end again. Don't like that. What's going on? Let's just move into the centre. Yeah. Andy's having a new rolling technique for pastry. Pastry. Just put it in the centre. Woo! I don't know why I did that, just because I'm doing it for the YouTube. Actually, that's not so bad. We've got ridges there. It looks like the petrified dunes in America. Google that on the maps. They're very good. They've got very good arches as well. Oh, look, one end's bigger than the other though. Pardon the expression. Yeah, that's looking alright. I think I need to turn it over now and hide all that stuff. Could it turn over? Yeah, that's very thick at that end. Thin, thick. Yeah, we've got lots of way to go. I'm going to sort of like, what they do in the professional stuff is move it into the middle. I'm going to move that into the middle. Oh, that crease got blitzed. Yeah. Ooh, that's alright. I've got to check my millimetres in a minute. I have to have enough left over for two. I've got to do two because I've got a fucking great big pan full of stuff. Oh yes! I think that end's thicker. Right. Yeah, definitely thicker. Oh, I'm up to the edge. That's alright. First effort. Good. That's quite thin at that end. And that's quite thick at that end. I'm going to do the middle. Do the middle always. Right. We're going to have enough for 2 pasties at this rate. And a bing! Bing! There we go. Right, I've got some bacon. As you can see, I did some pre-stuffed baking tray because once I get this off, I don't want it to stick anywhere. Right. Oh. Where's my flatula? I need to get some. Here we go. Oh. Right. This is where you need to be careful because it's quite thin. It actually looks a bit like one of those pancake things. Oh, it is quite thin. Oh, there we go. Oh. Ta-da! Oh, the world's greatest pastry chef ever. Eat your heart out. No, I know that's happy. Mind you, I think I've got too much stuffing for the 2 pies. We might be eating stuffy rice later. Anyway, that's one done. Let's do another one. Oh, I've got to go back from the start, of course. I think this might be a rustic version. Right. I'm kneading it like bread so it rises. There we go. Right, let's go. Woo. Right, we want length. So what I do with my hand, I'm making it as I go along. I'll go that way. Right. Right, let's bring it back onto the strip, as they say in Las Vegas. Woo. Yeah, looking good. Woo. That end's thick again. I'm going to do this in a different way. I'm going to do it circular. That end's very thick actually. I'm going to stretch it out. Yeah. Why do the ends always get too thick rather? I'm probably going to do it from the outside in. So I'm going to do that again. Right. And actually I've got a better. I'll do it upside down this time. Quite enjoying this. It's like one of those videos on YouTube where people just click on it because it's a nice tune and it makes them relax out. Right. I'm going to do it this way. Ooh, yes, actually that was a good idea. Hold on, is it in the camera view? Right, let's do it one more. Yeah, I quite like this, it's not sticking too much. All the pastry experts out there will be saying, oh, you can't use a rolling pin like that. Oh, I've still got a thick bugger. Well, anyway, I'm going to give up now because I've had too much Pina Coladas. I think that's going to be alright. Hold on, that's very thin. That's very thick. I'm going to do my... right, okay. A small cheat. Yeah, it's looking alright actually. And we've got another pasty. And we've got the leftovers left for the birds. Cool. Bing. Ooh, very careful. Right, it looks like something from the bottom of the sea, doesn't it? Right, that's going to be it for the birds. I'll cook that in the oven, put butter on top and feed it out for the magpies. They've got their chicks this year, up in the tree next door. And I always feed them. They're so intelligent, it's incredible. Right, right, there we go. Oh, not enough flour. Come on, Andy, you can do it. Yes! Yes! 2 pasties. They're going to be quite small pasties. I'm not quite sure I can fit all that into them. No, I did say that on my wedding night. My wedding night joke never gets old. Oh, okay. Good. Woo! Oh, well done me. Right, I need to do some milk for the top. I need to turn the oven on, blah, 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 blah. Good. And also, perfectly round, as you noticed. Apart from that mid-order Atlantic split. Right, okay, enough of that. Toodles! Okay, let's do these bad boys. We've got our stuffing, we've got our 2/3 shortcrust, 1/3 puff toppings on the pastry side. Let's see how it goes. Right, let's go. I'll do the. Oh, that's a good one. I'll practice on the bad one first. Right. So we need to obviously we need water for the outside, a bit of milk for the topping. We need this in the middle. Calm down, calm down. Like Jimmy Savile then. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's looking quite good actually. Let's get into a nice big thickness. Squeeze it all in. Got to do the right make for the side, and just a little bit more there for that end. Yeah, I think that'll be a good amount in there. Actually, it might be too much. Let's just sort of like, there you go. Making it's quite robust. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. Never put too much in the middle. I'm going to do this this way for this one. Right, let's go. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. Pardon you, matron. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Yeah. One's more latitude and one's more longitude. I'll just put a little bit more in. Right. Tidy up. Let's flip them over. Right, okay. So we've got air and water. And then water. I'll practice on this one first. I think this is the tricky one. I think it's got too much stuff in it. Oh. There we go. Take a peek. I think it's alright. It's alright. Came out well. Let's try this one. This is my better one. This is the one that I might give to my good old fashioned wife. Oh yes. You see, it's like a pancake when you throw it in the pan. The first one was always a bit pear-shaped. The second one, you learn what you're doing. I'm doing this. I've never done this before. Yeah, the good one, the bad one. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Oh, sorry, mate. You know, squeeze it in a bit there. Yeah, that is a good. That is how it should be. And that one is my tester. But I'm quite fond of this one actually. Yeah, right, okay, so that's good. What we'll do now is I'll start making them into a pasty. I've got the oven going at 210 centigrade on fan, and it'll be 30 minutes to do them. But I will do the egg wash brush in a minute before I put them in. Cool! My Cornish pasties, which aren't Cornish pasties, they're 1/3 puff and 2/3 short crust, wrapped around black pudding, onion, bit of potato, and garlic. Let's see how they go on. I'll move this over here. Whoa! Whoa! I think the camera's more drunk than me. Impossible. One's for Gaynor and one's for me. This is one for me. It's the leftover one. It's a big boy. Actually, it looks quite good there with its cross. The cross of St George. And this is one for Gaynor. You can probably see why it's one for Gaynor. Ah, God, it's bloody hot. That's a thin one. I actually think that might taste better. Yeah. Well, let's see. I'll leave them there. I spent more time actually clearing up the kitchen than actually cooking them, because it was a disaster site. Lemmy, what do you think? Oh, he's gone to bed. Alright, okay. Let's roll.